laser. I hang in the trenches.
Shaking empty.
Have you?
We're excited. Association of Oklahoma City College committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. If you are trying to avoid destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the corner or interrupting play, spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejections and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest officer, security, or real staff member.
And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 of the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Green. Butler, uneasy too on the layup.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. MP, that was good.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the... Absolute missile.
Melton finds Curry. Porzingis with a screen on MP. Now Green. Clock at 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still have their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect, if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
And stolen by Porzingis. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Melton passes to Curry. On target from range. Curry's got 5 now.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Green.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
He has such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
MP no good. The Warriors leading. Floats one. And there's Curry on the assist by Butler. He's got 9.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Right wing. Holmgren, the pass to MP. He shoots a 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
So on the floor for Golden State, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. D'Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at center. Butler against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. A minute and a half left in the first half. Here's MP. Tries again. And Hartenstein with the lay-in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pulls up, high post. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside for SGA. Here's MP. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Butler. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 13 now.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Outside, Green. Moody on the wing. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's MP. Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Here's Santos. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4".
Breaking the bag.
This dude is 7'4", folks. I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France. But he has a good shot at being the best of that group. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it. Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Ryan Anderson for the start of the third.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's his shot. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
All right, now an update on Al Horford from Allie LaForte. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what. We know he doesn't want to be sidelined, and the staff has already given him the green light. Typically a short recovery window, so with any luck, it will not be slowing him down. Guys?
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
A lot of people are going to be very happy to hear that report, and I'm sure he's relieved too.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And here's SGA. He's covered by Curry. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Green.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Back to Williams. From deep, MP. Here's Hartenstein. Horford with the block. And he gets it back. And here's MP from outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Melton passes to Butler. Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. Outside Curry. From the top of the key, it's good. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. BA, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
We've never given Steph the respect he deserves as a passer, but he is one of the best at picking out his teammates.
Lets it fly. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist by MP.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Melton outside. Horford, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Melton misses.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Curry's shot is off.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Outside Butler, pass to Curry, fires for 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. MP, good D by Melton.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You gotta go up with a little bit more confidence. You gotta say it with your chest.
Butler can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Curry, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wallace. MP's checked in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Butler. Now here's Green. Back to Butler. To take the lead. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
On the floor for the Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the 5.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Now Butler.
the smart play, getting it out to the three-point shooter.
MP can't hit it. The Warriors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. The first one falls.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Stolen by Melton. Now Butler jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein. MP inside. Melton covers. Goes again. Towering on the interior. Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Butler. Now the pass to Horford. Curry. Now Horford. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. MP against Melton. MP down low. MP drops it in.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. The 3 ball is down.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense. Some younger players couldn't handle this type of pressure, but MP is different, showing it is absolutely no problem.
Green with a screen on MP. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to go. Oklahoma City shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Here's SGA. MP fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control, play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Demanding the ball in the big moment. Butler lives for moments like this.
MP! Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford, screen on SGA.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Butler hits them both.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Stolen by Melton. Here's a pass to Horford. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Horford in at the 5. Oh, it misses!
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
MP drives in, and he powers it down, one-handed.
burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Butler. Puts it up from 12. Shot clock at 6. Draymond Green. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now MP. Now Hartenstein. MP outside. Tosses it up. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish.
Cleared away by Hartenstein.
It's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Melton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Outside Curry. Let's loose for 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
There is absolutely no one better than Curry in these big spots. He excels at these moments.
Now Hartenstein. MP outside. Williams fires. Another chance. The shot is money.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Williams against Butler. Outside Green. 6 on the shot clock. Horford, screen on Holmgren. Green. Can't get the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Yes, sir, with the 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry. The jumper is good.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the first overtime period. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out. Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them? Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves spotting away shots just like this.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. and he is playing with 110% effort.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second wind.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight. You broke the scoring 50 feel different from scoring 30 or 40.
50 feels 2/3 quarter better than
Did that in your head fast.
maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm just a pretty face Dominic. I got brains too.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that about wraps it up for Richard Jefferson.
This team? Yeah. That suit? Yeah.
You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, well, do you think it would be nice?
Great. Yeah. VIP. She kept asking for selfies and autographs.
Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, your family went to Orlando last summer, right?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids take the next vacation.
Last weekend, but I have one of those nice rideable mowers.
Hey, so this Sunday,
Must be nice.
hoops and
I got that
hamburgers,
old
my place.
push mower. We cooking?
On and off the court.
Okay, I'll be there. Took my kids to the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up the top.
Oh, I sat right near the glass.
Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
But won't those get soggy?
Well, I got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
You know, that's a good idea. I might have to do that myself.
Right? Right? Run, you eat your cabbage, you eat your food, drink your water, maybe play with some toys. Then at the end of the day, you go inside the coop again, and then day's over. Nice.
Using the proper language of justice, and the corner interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Thunder. For Los Angeles, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Thunder, Lakers. Up next, right after this. Welcome, everyone. Let's get... And here's a look at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Marcus Smart is out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. MP out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the 3 slot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, and it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And here is Doncic, following the 3-pointer by MP. Ayton a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 for Doncic. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. MP's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Tries the spin move. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nails it from the high post. Doncic has got his second bucket.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Reeves the pass to James. Doncic outside. The Lakers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And there's the bucket from MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Over SGA. LeBron, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots the 3. And MP with the basket on the assist by Hartenstein. MP's got 17 now. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. From the arc, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so bad.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim. To protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Holmgren finds MP. Bucket is good. MP's got 21 in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Ayton. He has yet to score. Over Hartenstein. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
Passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.